Okay, I'm back. The left side, I brought one of the last cards I made like this. The left side, and let me go out again. As you can see, the left side, this is how our card looks right now. Okay, it's just a flat card. What we need to do on this left side is we need to flip it, because soon as the letters, we're cutting, so this is going to be the front of our card. So we've got to reverse the direction of the letter. So you got to make sure that you reverse the direction of the letter so that when we actually score it and we fold it, the fold comes like this, okay? So it's a tri-fold card, a three-fold card, and that way you've got it set up. So let's go back to work. Bring in our gypsy. And let's zoom in a little bit again so you can see what I'm talking about. And now to trade sides, this is the key right here. This is the flip key. It's going to either flip it left to right, or if you use this key, up and down. But we're going to use the left to right key. So first thing I'm going to do is tap on the thank you. As soon as there, I have the thank you. As you can see, it's highlighted. Now I'm going to click this key, and notice it is now backwards. Now, if I leave this the way it is, it's going to cut out holes. That U is going to actually cut out holes, the word U, in my card. So what I want to do is also go up, and I want to get the word U, and I want to hide it. Hide the whole word U, so that it does not cut when I weld, okay? I'm also going to take the flowers and hide the centers. And not on that one, just on the big one. Or no, I want it on that one too. Let me get a hold of this. Hide. There we go, it's hidden. Now we need to weld our card together. We need to group it and weld it together. So I've got all the pieces where I want it. So what I'm going to do now is get back to the basic button. I'm going to hit the group button. Group, highlight, whatever you want to call it, the group button. I've got the base of the card. I've got the word thank you, the large flower, and the little flower. They are now all grouped together as a whole. But I need to go to the advanced key, and as you can see, only half the button's highlighted of the weld button, and that's the reason being is the base of the card was welded, but the thank you and the two flowers are not. So I want to hit that, and they are now all welded together. Now I want to highlight it with the little I, not highlight it, but preview it, excuse me. And as you can see, we still have a little bit of a problem, and this is what cuts. So I want to go back, and I want to take into my thank you and take the little circles out of the N and the A so that it doesn't put a hole in the card. Okay? So I'll show you how we do that now. Just highlight just the thank you, go to the hide contour, and it's on that, hide it, go to the next button, hide it. Okay, I'm going to hit save, and then I want to preview this, and it still shows it, but I guarantee you it is not going to cut now. Okay, now take it off preview, and I want you to bring it up to the top of the page because we're going to double this up and have two cards. You know me, I like to, if I'm going to make one, I'm going to make two because I've got my papers all picked out. So all I do is copy it. Whoops. Line it up, bring it down. I mean, after all, I'm using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I might as well have two cards, right? Now what I'm doing now is I'm just holding my buttons and I'm checking to make sure that it's within cut range on both the top and the bottom. that I haven't gone over, and see it will cut properly, not on top of each other anywhere, so we're in good shape there. Now, when you go to cut this, remember you need to concentrate on your papers. I want this here as the top of my card, the outside of the card. So when I cut it, it needs to be face down. This is the inside of my card, so I need that face up, because what we're looking at on our screen is the face up. Okay? Wonderful. Now, all you have to do is then go to your layer and make your centers, and then also your thank yous, you know, make your flowers. And like I told you, that's for one card. So I'm actually going to do 2 of these, and I'm going to put another one on because I know it's not going to fit. I'll put my thank you and another thank you, so I can cut that, hide it, and take that off there. Now, I might as well group this together and make a copy of it. So I have 4 flowers ready to cut out. And I'm going to put this on the other one too, because they're just not going to fit. Two. And don't forget, you have to do the centers yet. Oops. I did those separately so I can easily go in and grab the center. And I want the shift. There's the center of it. Now I don't want to cut out all these centers. Oops, 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 oops. It's the wrong size. I didn't have it highlighted. Let's X that out. Okay. Go back to here, and I want this, which is the inside of the flower. Now we have the right size. Now, on this, you can make all different types of flower. I'm going to use the solid one because I'm using the daisy, but you can also use this one here if you want the sunflower or a regular flower there. So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to hide, go to next. I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to hide, hide, next, hide, next, hide, and keep that one. And I actually need 2 of those, so whoops. I have 2 insides of the flower, so that'll be in yellow. And I have 4 outsides. And remember, I told you the reason why I'm doing that is I want to be able to have layer them, stack them. So I actually only need 2 flowers, but because I'm stacking them, I need 4. Okay, so we have that. And now just on this one, you need to get rid of that. And just grab the inside of your flower on that one, and that's the inside there. And see how if it was the sunflower, you'd have the big one, but we're not going to use the sunflower. We want just the little one. So I want the advanced key, the hide contour, and I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to hide that, and all these little circles. Okay, and I want 2 of those, so oops, I'm going to take that off of grouping, and I have 2 insides. Very good. That's it. That's simple. Save. Now, we've got the card. And I'm going to name this one, rename flower, clear it, shift lock flower, In layer 7, I'm going to rename it. I don't know why it says layer 7. Clear. And we'll just put thank you. Let's see. Or thanks. Okay, there we have it. And this base was a mistake that I made. I'm going to delete that. Okay, now we have all three, the card, the flower, and the thanks, and everything's ready. It is that simple. Again, have your templates in there so that all you have to do is grab it and start it. The only thing that's taking so long on this card is I'm actually taking the time to explain it, and my camera is between me and my gypsy, so I have to look around it, so it does take a little bit longer to move. But isn't that awesome how you can just put together a card, lickety-split, as long as you have a template already in there? I didn't even measure, did you notice? I didn't have to. I know that my card fits in A2, and it fits it perfectly. So that's it for now. I'll get back to you after I get it all cut out, and this file will be available to you, and hopefully Amy won't peek before she actually sees it, before she actually gets it at her door. Thank you. You have a great day, and thanks for joining us at She's the Sassy Lady, Gypsy Made Simple. Now be sure to link up any project you have, okay? Bye now.